will cause your blood sugar to spike up very high if, let's say, you over consume it. So in this video, we also want to tell people that rice is not sinful. You can eat your rice, definitely you can eat your rice, but it's the portion that you need to control. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Bobo the Dietitian. So today we'll be experimenting on the universal finger joint measuring method. And lastly, we'll also review on their nutrition content and also nutrition facts, because you know a lot of people have been saying that eating rice can cause obesity, weight gain, and also diabetes. People cannot take rice. So we're gonna debunk some of the myths later and also to tell you which is the best rice you can go for. For my own taste bud, for my own tongue, I would prefer these two to be slightly lower than the finger joint itself, because I want them to be slightly drier. So it depends on your taste bud as well. So I've just finished the taste testing, so now I'm gonna go into the nutrition facts or the nutrients contents in each kind of the rice. So for this one, basmati rice, it's also the parboiled rice. They went through the process of like soaking and then steaming as well as drying. So this process actually helped to break down the starches molecules inside. What is good is that for parboiled rice, the glycemic index is lower. So what is glycemic index? It's actually the ability to raise your blood sugar. So if let's say your GI glycemic index is high, meaning that food will cause your blood sugar to spike up very high easily, like in a short period of time. Whereas if let's say your glycemic index GI is lower, that means your blood sugar will not spike as high so fast. Fragrant rice, definitely the GI is higher than basmati rice. For fragrant rice and also sticky rice, oh my god, I keep calling it sticky rice. For fragrant rice as well as sushi rice, both of the glycemic index is almost the same. It's considered as the high level, which is about 80. It will cause your blood sugar to spike up very high if, let's say, you over consume it. So in this video, we also want to tell people that rice is not sinful. You can eat your rice, definitely you can eat your rice, but it's the portion that you need to control. A lot of people, why they tend to think that rice causes diabetes, it's because like rice contains carbohydrates. When they break down, then it will become sugar as well. Our body, we require rice or require carbohydrates and also sugar every single day to provide us with energy. So the problem does not lie in rice itself. The problem happens if let's say you eat rice but you over consume it. Even though this one is low in glycemic index, if you do not control your portion, you eat like 3 bowls in a row, right? It will also cause your blood sugar to spike. So the concept right here is actually the portion control. It's not about like just glycemic index itself. So if you want to compare like the same portion and the glycemic index, then yes, this one is lower. Brown rice is also of the lower side. So next we want to talk about the vitamins content as well. For food that requires lesser processing, normally the nutrients will retain more inside of them. Normally rice, before you process, right, it won't be in white color one. It naturally will appear in like a bit brownish or yellowish like that. Brown rice is the one that requires lesser processing if you compare to white rice. So fragrant rice, they went through more processing. Each time of the processing itself, some of the nutrients will be stripped off, including the fiber itself. So if you want to compare about the nutrients, right, I would say all these three have lesser nutrients if you compare to brown rice. And most importantly here is that the fiber content. So fiber content of brown rice itself definitely easily is 5 times higher than the other rice you have here. Every 100 gram of the brown rice, for this brand itself, it has 7.8 grams of fiber. So if you compare to the other rice, 0.6, 0.8, 0.7. So you can see that it's all 0 point something, whereas this one is 7.8. Fiber can help you with the 3 conditions to help lower your blood cholesterol and then your blood pressure as well as your blood sugar. And not only that, the fiber content actually helps with satiety as well. Definitely you will feel fuller if you compare to eating white rice. However, if you want to compare this white color like rice, right, parboiled rice actually contains more nutrients, like especially vitamins B. During the parboiling process, right, it helps to retain a little bit of the nutrients, whereas for these two, mostly it's being stripped off. So overall, if let's say you would want to know how to choose a rice, right, if you do not have any issues on your blood sugar, do not need to have a very strict dieting, actually every rice you can take. Monday you want to eat basmati, Tuesday you want to eat this one, and then Thursday you want to eat like the sushi rice, and then Friday you want to eat brown rice. Is totally fine as long as you keep your portion control. So for people who have like sugar control, we would definitely recommend basmati or brown rice. However, you must keep in mind that not everyone is suitable with brown rice, okay? Although brown rice is packed with a lot of nutrients, a lot of like health benefits as well, but then it is not suitable for people who have kidney diseases or kidney issues, because whole grains or like brown rice, they actually contain very high amount of phosphorus. So excessive phosphorus, normally our healthy kidneys will help us to excrete every day. However, if let's say in people who have like kidney issues or like kidney diseases, their kidneys are not healthy enough to help them to excrete all the excessive phosphorus anymore. So the excess phosphorus will cause your body to resorb a lot of calcium from your bones. So just imagine if let's say a lot of calcium has been resorbed or like removed from your bones, definitely your bones will become weaker. And not just that, the calcium will be resorbed out from the bones into the blood. So it will cause hardening of the blood vessels as well as the calcification of your heart. So for people who have kidney issues or kidney diseases, normally you need to consult a dietitian or a doctor first before you decide on like whether you want to go for brown rice or whether you want to go for other kind of rice or not. Especially for people who are on dialysis, their diet has to be strictly controlled and also monitored, because there are a lot of things that they are very sensitive towards too. Just bear in mind that if let's say you want to eat rice, right, no problem, go ahead. Make sure that you keep it at 1 fist size every meal. Or else if you are actually using rice scoops, you can keep it to 3 rice scoops but flat, yeah? Not 3 rice scoop and then heap. Because normally when we scoop rice, right, we will never like flatten it out, right? That's the danger, because when we don't flat it out, 1 heap of the rice scoop is almost equivalent to 2 flats already. And normally we will recommend 1 meal to be 3 flat of rice scoops only. So if let's say you have 3 heap, that's about like 5 or 6 flat rice scoops, so meaning about double the portion. It doesn't matter for brown rice or the other rice, because they all contain almost the same carbohydrates, but just that their nutrients as well as their fiber is different. Oh yeah, one last thing I would like to say is the price as well. So for price, normally people will say like, brown rice is very expensive, that's why I don't want to take it. But guess what? Of course the price will differ if let's say you have different kind of brands. But this one, I got it at 1 kg for $7.90, I remember. This one, I got it 1 kg for $7.80. So you can always go for grocery shopping just to keep yourself updated with what are the things that is new in the market, what is the prices for each of the items, and you heard that people saying this kind of food is actually very healthy for your body, right? How much will it cost you? It's always good for you to go and explore yourselves. So what I'll be doing with the leftover rice, it will be fried rice. Overnight rice is always the best for fried rice. So BBC fried rice next time can also try to use like overnight rice, because it will be like firmer. When you fry the fried rice, right, you will see the rice actually dancing one, like pop, 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 like that, instead of like all clumping together. So I hope you gained something from this video, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel and click on the notification bell. I shall see you soon in the next video. Bye bye!
3 o'clock. Almost confirmed for the ASMR. You see, even though I said I like that the most, right? But I cannot be mixing that basmati rice to this seaweed. It's just not right.
You still need to pair the right combination. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.